Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Here with another weekly wax update. So like I normally do, talking about everything that I finished this week and then the stuff that I started first melts. So I do have a healthy stack of empties this week, which is a bit surprising because I felt like I didn't change my wax as much. I definitely, sorry, I'm just adjusting my tights. I definitely felt like I just, particularly in the mornings, was not changing all of my warmers. I was off quite a few mornings. I only changed my office warmer. Partly I felt like I'm not getting around to the other rooms as much in the morning lately. Probably largely because of the toe, to be honest, so the broken toe. I just haven't wanted to walk around all the way around the house to change the wax, but then also once I'm changing it, I'm not heading down there. So definitely less morning melting, but still doing a full change in the afternoons or on the weekends because I'm, in more zones of the house than just my office at those times. So yeah, but still got through a few things. So we'll get stuck into it. So first up, I have Dessa's Burnt Sugar Cotton Candy Brulee. So this one's burnt sugar, cotton candy, and creme brulee. This is one I have enjoyed. It's a really nicely blended scent. Like, you definitely get like that extra sweet cotton candy. Like, everything in here is obviously sweet, but I feel like it's just blended really well. And each of the scents have enough nuance that it's not just like a complete sugar rush. And the slight burnt sugar note I really enjoy in here as well. So I do enjoy this. I don't know if I liked it enough to get it again, but it was really nice and it did throw quite well. I did Dessa's Vanilla Butter Fudge. I blended with this with some Huckleberry Lane. This was a good combo, I think. So Vanilla Butter Fudge is sweet cream butter vanilla extract, and then Huckleberry Lane is just Nana's homemade fresh huckleberry preserves. Both really good oils. I mean, you can kind of the Vanilla Butter Fudge I think you can get anywhere. The Huckleberry Lane, I think Dessa's has a particularly good one. Like, there are a few different vendors that do Huckleberry. But the Dessa's one is a really nice, kind of extra sweet jammy thing. So, I've enjoyed both of these. I don't necessarily think I need to get Dessa's Vanilla Butter Fudge again. I could, but I could get that, I think, from most vendors. Huckleberry Lane, however, I do think I would keep getting from Dessa's because, like I said, it's just something that I think hers has a edge above other vendors, and both of those perform pretty well as well. Teddy Bees The Night Before Christmas. So this one is Flannel Sheets Warm Cashmere and Vanilla blended with the scent of Christmas trees. I really like this one. I do actually have some more coming in the next pre-order. Yeah, even though Flannel Sheets is not always a favourite, this one, the trees and the vanilla, I think are really what make it for me. And then just to get that nice kind of fuzzy flannel sheet scent. But yeah, if this didn't have the trees, I wouldn't love it, but I am a big tree fan, so that's why I think this one really falls into my wheelhouse. It throws medium to high, and yeah, like I said, I have repurchased just a souffle. Don't need huge amounts, but a souffle is good. Circus Under the Stars from Dessa's. I did finish a few Dessa's things this week. I guess in preparation for eventually, I do have a pre-order with Dessa's at the moment. So this is Palo Santo blended with funnel cake, caramelized apple, cotton candy, and hints of smouldering bonfire. Previous times I've melted this, I haven't really enjoyed it. This time I really liked it. This time I really feel like the Palo Santo came through. Previously I just haven't noticed it that much for whatever reason. I felt like the caramelized apple, cotton candy, funnel cake notes really came through that the strongest, and I'm just not that big of a fan of that kind of combo. So yeah, I didn't love it. I think it's the funnel cake, to be honest, because I just don't feel like I've ever really loved many scents with funnel cake in them. But yeah, this time around the Palo really came through and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, this was good. It threw well. I mean, it's still not a repurchase because, like I said, it's not been something I've loved until that last melt, but still, it was, this time around it was decent. Let's have a drink. Deadpool from L3 Waxy Wonders. This one is Smells Like a Sweaty Superhero Should, Vanilla Patchouli, Abercrombie Fierce Type. So this one previously I've really enjoyed this. I had a small scoop in it, loved it. Then I got this and I melted a few pieces of it. Still really enjoyed it. I don't know what it was, if the scent's just cured to a place I don't love, or if I've just flipped on it, but I really disliked it this time. Like, it smelled really kind of, and still does to be honest, kind of grassy and sweaty. I don't know where. So I don't know what's going on with that, because I have all previous melts I've really enjoyed it, but this time it smelled grassy and sweaty. So I don't know if I'll get it again, just because I was really put off by it this time. It threw very well. I feel like even though I have enjoyed it in the past, it wasn't like one I loved enough to be like, oh no, I should try that again. Like, I feel like I'm good to be done with it, but I'm just a bit sad because I did previously enjoy it. Finish this bag of the Huntress from Empire Alchemy. So this is pear, pomegranate, blood orange, pine, woods, marshmallow, fireside, Lord of Misrule type. One of my favourite scents from Empire Alchemy. One of my favourite scents ever. I just wish it threw better. I do feel like this bag probably performed worse than when I've had it previously. I don't know why. I've had this scent at least once, possibly twice before. And it's just something about the fruits and the Lord of Misrule and the pine and the woods and just everything together. It is so, so good. But yeah, this bag was like light to medium throw. Previously, I think it's been kind of more solid medium, maybe even a little bit stronger. So yeah, I was pretty disappointed this time around in this bag. But yeah, normally I do really love this scent, and I would get it again if I could get it to perform better. Teddy Bees I Heart Vanilla Spiced Apples. So this one is I Heart Vanilla blended with juicy apples, cinnamon, clove, vanilla bean. This is one of those scents I'm really glad I took a chance on, because the notes, based on the notes, it would not appeal to me. I Heart Vanilla not being a super favourite blender of mine. Clove and cinnamon not being my kind of thing as well. But this one, I mean, there is a depth, I suppose, from the cinnamon and clove, but I really don't find this one to be super spicy at all. There's definitely spice to it, but it's definitely not that kind of heavy clove-driven type scent that so many with clove tend to be. It's really juicy. Like, the apple is super juicy. And then the vanilla, like, yeah, I don't know. It's just a really unique apple scent, really refreshing, but also a bit creamy, but also a bit warm from spice. Like, I just really I always enjoy it when it's melting. Like, I have not had a bad experience with this one yet, and it is a very strong scent as well. So I do have another souffle of it. Again, nothing I need more than a souffle of, but I am happy I have more because I've just really enjoyed it. Savannah Blue Strawberry Peach Italian Cream Soda. So fresh picked strawberries, just peachy, cream soda and a bit of fizz. Smells amazing cold, but just does not throw. I mean, it was light, so it was better than some Italian cream soda scents that I've tried. Savannah Blue has this amazing Italian cream soda. Like, it's just legit. It does smell like a spider or an ice cream float. Like, it's a soda with just a bit of ice cream put to it, I think. Like a cream soda with a little bit of ice cream. And the fruits here, just the strawberry and the peach smells so good. Like, it smells like this amazing creamy strawberry peachy soda. But just all of these Italian cream soda scents just have not performed. So it was light. I still just love smelling the bag because it smells so freaking good. If it performed, I would 100% in a heartbeat get that again, because I haven't encountered a vendor that does a blend that good, but the throne. Southbound Pink Powdered Donuts. So this one is pink sugar fluffy fried pastry, crushed nutmeg, cinnamon, sweet vanilla and confectioner's sugar. This one, I don't mind. I've had a whole loaf of it. I've always been pretty good with it, enjoyed it, but it hasn't been like a favourite bakery or favourite pink sugar bakery. But it's not bad. I think I got it literally on sale like 3 years ago. So it's had a good run. It's been a solid scent to melt, but it's been one of those ones, like, it's never been one that I've, like, put into a room that I'm going to be hanging out in, you know? Like, if I'm having a work day, I will put it down the front of the house, because at least that way if I walk down there the house smells good, but I'm not going out of my way to melt it in a room I want to hang out in, which tends to be like my, you know, favorite top tier scents. So yeah, not a repurchase. It has always thrown pretty well though, but yeah, not something I need to get again. Dessa's Sunrise Citrus and Basil. So pineapple, cilantro, lime, mandarin, basil. This one is fine. It's just not one I'm crazy about. I really like a good herbal fruity scent. And this one is fine, but it's just not quite it. I think I wish the pineapple, I don't know. I love pineapple and I love mandarin, but this does not smell like pineapple or mandarin typically does in wax. Like, it almost leans more like a tart grapefruit, like a kind of tart citrusy scent. And maybe that's the lime kind of overwhelming it a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, it's fine, but I just felt like for the scent notes, I would have liked it more. Pretty good throw, but not a repurchase. Savannah Blue Wet Your Whistle. So this is tangerine gelato, lime margarita vanilla wafer. Another scent that smells really good. This one kind of throws medium. So this one did okay, but it still could be stronger. It's not bad. I think over time the lime has kind of overtaken a little bit. I feel like previously there was more margarita and tangerine gelato, like more of a creamy, fruity kind of beverage type situation. Whereas this time it was more zingy. So, which is okay, but I think I preferred it before. So yeah, like I said, medium. I would have liked better throw. I don't think I need to get that one again, but it was okay. Now we're going to go to the empties, or like the first melts, the stuff that I melted for the first time. So starting with Old School Christmas from Teddy Bees. This one is fresh pine, red apples, warm cinnamon, sugar crystals, and marshmallow cream. This one was okay. I think I got this one because I know it's a really popular one, even though I was a little bit hesitant on the notes. But I do love a good pine scent, and sort of, I went, you know, there's some stuff in there that could be good, even though apple and cinnamon, not always a favourite. And it was okay, but there wasn't really anything that really grabbed me and drew me, and there's a slightly almost cashmere-like scent to it, which I just don't know if I love in there either. I don't know where that's coming from, like the marshmallow cream, maybe. Anyway, so it's fine. Medium to high throw. Right now it does not feel like a repurchase. Teddy Bees Mum Life. So this one is creamy oat milk, frothy vanilla cold foam, and a hint of sensual vanilla. This one was not bad. It's an interesting one. It kind of smells like oats and perfume. Like baked oat biscuits and perfume. Like I don't really get a frothy vanilla cold foam. I definitely get like the sensual vanilla. It smells like a really feminine vanilla. And I definitely smell like a baked oat type. Not so much a milk, more of a baked oat. So look, it's okay. It's a bit, I don't want to say confusing, but I just feel like my brain doesn't love those sort of crossovers of feminine body care and then food. It can be done, but for this one, like, I just feel like my brain just wasn't quite sure where it was at with that blend, and so that didn't really work for me. But that's just a totally personal thing. So it doesn't feel like a repurchase. Throw medium to high, but yeah, it was fine. I think I talked about this one briefly in my last video because I just put it on. Gathering of the Clans from L3. This is grapefruit, mangosteen, huckleberry harvest, and mimosa mandarin. This one is fabulous. I'd say that it is majority grapefruit mangosteen, which is that, you know, that really sharp, tangy, but a little bit sweeter than just straight up grapefruit, like really good, refreshing, fruity scent. I feel like it is a little bit softened by the mimosa mandarin. I feel like I don't smell huckleberry harvest that much in here, but still, to me, it smelled like an enhancement to grapefruit mangosteen. So I did really, really enjoy this one. Like super refreshing. Just a really, really great scent for a warm day. Not 100% sure if I'd be repurchasing it, but I did really enjoy it, and it was very strong. I did a very simple but effective combo, sugar cookie and Palo Santo from Super Tarts, so nothing really else to say. It was really good. Her Palo Santo is great, and I feel like it's getting stronger and stronger, even though it's over a year old now. I just feel like it's even stronger than it was a few months ago. And her sugar cookie is a really basic, super buttery cookie. So, very much enjoyed this combo. Like, I love bakery and Palo, and just, it worked. So, I would do that combo again. I also did, but this was empty. This should have been done in the empties. Palo Santo and American Werewolf. I actually threw this in with something else. What was I melting? I can't remember. It might have been Oklahoma. I think I was melting Super Tarts Oklahoma, which is like a blueberry and biscuit set, and which I really, really love. But it kind of died down a little bit towards the end of my melting period, so I threw this in, and it was really good. The Palo and the bakery. I mean, I love this one on its own too. I probably should have just melted it on its own because I do love the Palo Santo American Werewolf, but which is Palo Santo homemade biscuits, vanilla bean, and whipped cream. I suppose the homemade biscuits scent in here and the Oklahoma probably amplified a little bit because it did have a really nice bakery tone. So yeah, this one I would actually get again, and it's funny because the American Werewolf scent I don't actually love on its own. I find it quite light and a bit meh as a bakery scent, but with the Palo Santo it really, really works. Sometimes I think the Palo Santo can be overwhelmed if the bakery is too powerful, so with American Werewolf it was a really good balance. Asian Sandalwood Bamboo Riverbank from L3. Love this beautiful aquatic scent. Really, really fresh and woody and zingy and spa-like, but a lot more intense. I feel like the Asian Sandalwood is kind of subtle because Asian Sandalwood can be very overpowering, but I just feel like it's just like a sprinkle in here. But yeah, this is beautiful. This is one of those epic when I want just absolute kind of, when I want like aquatic refreshing, something aquatic and refreshing, but not super watery, with a little bit of a woody tone. I want it to be fresh. It's getting very specific. I don't want to, I don't know. It is a very specific mood, but I do get in it. When it's like, when I look at my aquatic scents, I'm like, no, they're too kind of fresh or realistic, and I don't want spa, and I don't want this, and I don't want that. That one kind of hits the spot. So probably will keep being a repurchase. This one, it wasn't actually the first time I melted it, but I don't think I'll be melting it again, and I'm not going to finish it, so I thought I'd pull it. Milk and Cookies from Ebony Violet. This is warm vanilla sugar cookies and milk. This one smells like nutty burnt milk to me. There's a really strong nuttiness to it that I don't understand where it's coming from. Like here it smells straight up like hazelnuts, but when it's melting, I get like a scalded milk kind of scent from it. I really dislike it. It's the second time I think I've tried it, and neither time have I liked it. So it was quite strong, but that one I'm not going to melt it again. So I'm done with that. Pumpkin Parcel, Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, Creme Brulee, Zucchini Bread. Really good. Really, really good. Makes me happy, even though I don't order as much as I should, but it makes me really happy that I can get blends like this somewhere in Australia, because it's just not, for a vendor to have pumpkin pecan waffles and creme brulee and zucchini bread and do customs for you so you can blend it, just, you can't get that in Australia. That's why, even though it is so expensive to forward wax, I still order from America, because it's just, yeah. But I should order more from Pumpkin Parcel, because I can do this. I can't do everything. This is the reason I still order from the US, is because I can't do everything through Pumpkin Parcel that I can get from the American vendors. And I do think the wax, the actual wax they use that's available, is just a little bit nicer. But in terms of like just being able to get these scents closer to home, especially just, you know, because this one is kind of basic. So, and I like having those basic bakery scents around. It's basic, but it's not boring, you know? Really decadent and delicious, and just, yeah. So I definitely want to get more of this combo so I can melt it on its own, but also blend it with other things and just, yeah, have that kind of scent available without having to pay an arm and leg to bring it over from the US. And then the last scent this week is Maine Woodsman from Hayden Row. This, I don't have the notes written down, but it's a super smoky, really smoky tree scent. I enjoy it. It's almost a little bit cloyingly too smoky, and I do love a good smoky scent, but yeah, this one, it's just okay. Like, it is really rides that line of being too smoky. It threw pretty well. I feel like that's the kind of scent that should have really been my thing, but it's not quite there. Just something about the mix of it just isn't quite there for me. So I don't know if that's a repurchase. That's it. That's everything that I finished or started this week. Forwarder box is on the way. I reckon it'll be here next week sometime. And because there is 5 vendor orders in it, I will do like an unpack. I haven't done one of those, I think, all year, but I will do one. So that will be fun. Yeah, I hope you're all doing really well. I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.